Without being biased,
Mm,
in terms of safety,
mm,
I can say that Rwanda is more safe.
mm,
But if you want to have a very good experience in tourism, enjoy your money and all,
mm,
Uganda is the best place to visit.
I'm from West Africa,
mm,
so that's my area. So I have a lot of knowledge on that.
uh-huh,
On
mm,
number one place to visit
mm,
uh,
mm.
is
Botswana.
Hey,
Yeah, that's the country to go.
hey,
These guys are just like the ones we've said, Ghana,
hey,
and
hey,
yeah, for them it's a lifestyle.
hey.
In West Africa, rather,
Uh,
there is a small island called Cape Verde.
uh,
This you should just Google it. Try to Google it out.
mm,
Cape
mm.
Verde.
I am Rafiki. You
Hassan, I'm Hassan. Chibirige Hassan.
from?
From Uganda, 256, of course.
All right, 256. If someone wants to visit East Africa, which country can you suggest?
Yes, without being biased,
Mm,
in terms of safety,
mm,
I can say that Rwanda is more safe.
mm,
But if you want to have a very good experience in tourism, enjoy your money and all,
mm,
Uganda is the best place to visit. Uganda, you can find there anything that you wish to look at in East Africa. Because in Uganda we have mountain gorillas. Like these species are only found in just few countries.
mm,
You can find them in either Rwanda, Uganda, or some other. There are only three countries where you can find them. Like I've said, Rwanda can be an alternative, but also don't forget Kenya. They have Masai Mara where you can feed giraffes.
yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah,
an
yeah,
amazing
yeah.
experience.
And
Yes.
what about Tanzania then?
Tanzania is another good spot to, if you
Mm,
want to explore lions and understand more about lions.
mm,
But Uganda has everything, like I've
mm,
said, yeah.
mm,
Mm.
mm. All right, all right, all right. Uganda.
my name is Darlington.
Mm. From
I'm from Liberia.
Liberia. For the people who are visiting Africa, you get. For the people who want to visit Africa, who wants to migrate to Africa, which country would you recommend to them in the West? Which is the safest country? The best country?
First of all, Africa is a beautiful place.
Eh,
It's the motherland.
eh,
Everyone should visit.
eh,
Yeah. So if you want to visit a place in the West,
mm,
as per your question,
mm,
I'm from West Africa,
mm,
so that's my area. So I have a lot of knowledge on that.
uh-huh,
On
mm,
number one place to visit
mm,
uh,
mm,
is Liberia. You know
uh,
why?
uh-huh,
Because Liberia
mm,
is a diverse country.
mm,
The people from there are diversified.
mm,
They are good in a lot of things. Their
mm,
food,
mm,
their fraction,
mm,
their costume,
uh,
their
uh,
ethnicity. I
uh.
mean, they are strong people. So
Okay.
visit Liberia.
Is Liberia safe?
Well, when it comes to security, yeah,
Uh,
even where we are now,
mm,
we are not 100% safe.
uh,
God Almighty guarantees our security.
uh,
But on the scale,
mm,
Liberia is safe to some extent.
mm,
Liberia is a safe place.
mm,
Meaning
mm,
you can go there, you have fun. Once
mm,
you don't create enemy for yourself,
mm,
that
mm.
there won't be no enemies for you.
All right, all right. Which one would you say would you suggest as the second from Liberia?
Okay, the second country in West Africa to visit would be Nigeria. Yeah,
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Okay, okay.
Because their music,
Mm,
their food, because I love to eat. Yeah,
eh,
their food, their music,
mm.
and
Jollof.
yeah, Nigeria jollof. But Liberia has the best jollof, so
Okay,
Liberia.
okay, okay, okay. You're from East Africa.
Yeah.
What is the safest country there in East Africa?
Honestly, I'll say Kenya, and I'll tell you the reason.
Okay.
Because our security systems,
Mm,
they are too harsh.
mm,
They don't joke.
mm,
So so they rule by fear. So out of fear, you realize fear is stronger than love anyway. So
mm,
because of that, you find guys are falling in order.
mm,
Because fear is this thing you can use to control people.
mm,
So Kenya is good in that. We have a very good army.
mm,
KDF, you know it. I know you've heard of it.
mm,
Sometime like 5 years ago, we were the second most. You know, we had the harshest what training
mm,
in Africa.
mm,
We were the second most fit army in
mm,
Africa.
mm,
KDF. So my point is,
mm, mm,
it's about that's how Kenya rules,
mm,
and I think it works
mm,
because at the end of the day, we don't have the same levels of understanding, and we have to use a system which caters for everyone.
mm,
And fear, the good thing, does that.
mm,
So It's a win.
And which one would you say is the most dangerous country there in East Africa?
Sebo, how are you, sir? Sorry. I respect Uganda, but I think these guys are just tough. They're tough guys, man.
Yeah.
Even the ones I meet around, they don't joke. Yeah, they don't joke. And you see another thing, you don't see them coming, you know. Yeah, they just pull up in such, bro. They just anyway. My point is,
Okay. Let's go to the West Africa.
West Africa.
In West Africa, by the way, do you know the West African countries?
Yes. West Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, so many of them, Liberia and all.
Senegal.
Senegal, Sierra Leone,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all,
yeah, yeah.
everything.
Uh-huh. Now, in the West, which country can you suggest there? And you say, in the West, this is the best country you should visit. Yeah, or migrate to.
In West Africa rather, there is a small island called Cape Verde. This you should just Google it. Try to Google it out. Cape Verde. Starting from the women, even the men themselves, but also the beautiful sceneries. The other countries just mwah, mwah. Woo.
By the way, people have been telling me about that country. I
Cape
don't
Verde.
know. I'm going to search about it for sure. And the alternative there.
Then after there you can try which other country. Mm,
We have Ghana, we have Nigeria.
uh, uh, they're still lacking, they're still lacking. But you can try out. I don't know.
Okay, let's
but
leave it.
yes.
Let's leave it for Cape Verde. People wants to visit Africa, who wish to migrate to Africa. Which country would you suggest them there in the West?
well, two countries actually. I would suggest Ghana and Senegal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Reason, I'll tell you a reason.
Mm.
These people don't just talk about tourism.
Mm.
Okay, they practice it. I don't say we don't.
Mm.
I'm just saying that the level of attention they have given to visitors is different to the point that it's a culture. The moment it's a culture, you find anywhere you go, you can blend in easily. In Ghana today, you find that there are so many guys who are roaming the streets from different countries, and no one will ask you why, because for them it's about visitors. So it's the same lifestyle we were talking about. Senegal, the same thing. They have a very big tourism industry, and they're pumping money there every day. Another thing, they have worked too much, on their security levels to make sure visitors are not disturbed when they're on the streets of Senegal. And so my point is, it's about, you look at the seriousness someone has taken, then you realize for sure I'm welcome here.
If I would ask you to suggest one best country from East Africa, the one you can suggest people to visit
Yeah.
or to migrate to, which country would you suggest?
Well, you can go to Rwanda.
Rwanda.
Yeah, because Rwanda is doing well in Africa. You know, while reading the last on the internet, I realized that they don't throw plastic. Plastic is not allowed. The country is green and it's healthy. Yeah.
What else do you know about Rwanda? Do you know their capital city?
Yeah, Kigali, right?
Okay. Do you know their president?
Yeah, Mr. Paul. Yeah.
Okay. Which other country would you suggest in East Africa?
East Africa, I think Rwanda so far, maybe.
You know other countries there? Any
Yeah.
country?
I know a few countries there, like
Like which one?
Botswana, right?
Now let's go to the south now. In the southern Africa, you know the countries there also. Huh?
Yes.
So which one there would you suggest? You say people in the south, people want to visit south. This is the country. Which one would you suggest?
And actually, for Southern Africa, this shouldn't just be about Southern Africa, but entire Africa. The country is called Namibia. This country, the best tourist destination in Africa. Namibia. This is where you're going to find a desert, just on the shores of an ocean. Where will you find that?
By the way,
Namibia.
And they told me they have a clean city also.
Very clean. That's it. Just give it time. Namibia, just give it time, by the way. It's growing very fast. And look at its economy. Namibia is just, something, a next top destination.
Okay. What about Botswana? You heard about Botswana also?
Yeah, Botswana is another good destination, but not topping, to reach the level of Namibia. Namibia is something different. Namibia is, in its own level. But Botswana is also, I can put it number 3. Yeah, number 3.
Okay, which one would you say is the second there in the south?
The second one, of course, Guess what?
Eh,
South Africa.
eh.
Where else, you know?
Okay, okay. But I heard the South Africa there security is not guaranteed.
Well, it depends on who's going there. If you're Nigerian, please,
Eh,
you should first, practice
eh,
some kung fu and all.
eh.
But for others, for us Ugandans, maybe Kenyans or people from other regions, South Africa is good for us. But I think they just have some issues with Nigerians and South Africans. But you guys should sort out your issues. We are all Africans, regardless. We are all Africans, and it all goes back. We are all from Africa. We are all one person. We came from the same system and all.
Okay, let's go to the south. You want to suggest a country there for the people to visit or to migrate? Which country would you say, yeah, this is the great country here in the south?
It's Botswana.
Eh,
Yeah, that's the country to go.
eh,
These guys are just like the ones we've said, Ghana, and
eh,
yeah, for them it's a lifestyle.
eh,
They're used to seeing people and they love seeing new people.
eh,
Talk to any of them. We have the good thing is we have them around us.
eh.
The good thing they are part of us here. We have some boys from, so we talk to them,
Mm,
and even the way they welcome us in their houses is different.
mm,
That's what I'm telling you. It's about family is the smallest unit of the society,
mm,
and when it's built from there to the point it's now a country, it's a culture, it's a movement of welcoming.
mm,
That's different, very different.
Okay, let's go to the south. Let's go to the south. Which country do you suggest there in the south? In the south, we have there South Africa, we have Zimbabwe,
Yeah.
Botswana,
Yeah, Lesotho.
Lesotho,
Yeah.
Swaziland. So which one would you suggest there?
So in South Africa, the number one is like the name that bears our entire place. South Africa is the number one. You have,
South Africa.
you have to see Johannesburg, you have to see Pretoria. Yeah, these are beautiful places to be. Yeah.